A Texan shave, steel in hand, traditional wet, shaving smooth and grand.
Howdy, welcome back to A Texan Shaves. We have another product spotlight for Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Man, they are going hot and heavy this last quarter, I guess, of the year. This one is going to make a lot of people happy. If you've seen the thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about. This was in last year's advent calendar, and that is Winter Whiskey Wonderland. And here is the label. Now, this label is very dark. I'm going to have to get it kind of close for you to see. It's really, really hard to get an image of this one. And I'm assuming maybe it's because of the hollow, it's hard to see. But I think that helps a little bit there. I do also have the splash, which that label is fairly dark as well. And I did bring with me the one from the advent calendar, and it was called Christmas Whiskey Wonderland then. Changed the name, a little more alliteration. So for the hardware, going to be using the same PAA razor I've been using every time I do one. That's going to be the rose gold plated copper Ascension Select Twist. And it is a fantastic double open comb. Love it. For the brush, I am using the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Peregrino. One of my favorite brushes from PAA. Excuse me. So a little bit from the sales blurb. Sorry about that. Jeez. Winter Whiskey Wonderland, a wonderful and curious seasonal scent. The scent profile is pear, apple, sugar, whiskey, tonka bean, oak, smoke, spice, and brandy. So last year, folks found it tucked behind a cardboard door in the advent calendar. I believe it was door number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Back then, it was called Christmas Winter Wonderland. They tore into that little box and discovered an accord that felt bigger than the holidays themselves. Soon the requests came piling in. It was clear that this wasn't a quick festive fling. Winter Whiskey Wonderland is a kind of scent that sits in the dark long after the ice is melted, sorting itself out. The scent opens with ripe pear, then enters the brandy, deep and warm, cannot speak today, guys. Followed by that whiskey glow that settles around you like a heavy, tingling quilt of cosmic energy. You think you understand it. You think it's just another warm scene in the middle of a long, dark season. It's not. And that ice won't contain the beast forever. That is when the smoked oak rises like a ghost ship on a raging sea, slow, heavy, a little too alive. It fills the room like the sound of distant footsteps in an empty passageway. It lingers the way certain things linger in old taverns, long after they should be gone and to bed. Cold on the surface, warm underneath and inside. Warm underneath and inside. Winter Whiskey Wonderland. I'll tell you what, and I don't remember this from last year, but let me crack open this one too. I only used this one once, the day that I used it a year ago. And I think, and I could be wrong, I feel like that pear is a little bit stronger. It could just be the size of the tub. Could just be how fresh it is versus this one from last year's Advent. But I feel that pear is a little stronger, and it's a beautiful, beautiful pear. The apple's in there too, kind of rounding it out. Oh man, that is so good. All right, let's get things going for the shave. Let's get the brush wet. I'm just about to take my glasses off. I need to see things. All right, so Winter Whiskey Wonderland will arrive this weekend. I don't know exactly which day, whether it's going to be Friday or Saturday or Sunday. So be prepared, guys, but it will be out this weekend. Those of you, I know there have been a lot of you making posts about this one. This one, Whistling Dixie, and personally, I've been posting about Christmas Tome. I hope that's my Christmas wish, is to have Christmas Tome come alive, but we shall see. Get that rinsed out. Now, I did a rating of all the Advents. And I should do a follow-up to that just to see what the difference is. I don't remember exactly what Christmas Whiskey Wonderland rated. I know it was low. Now, take that as it may, I enjoyed every single one of them. They were all bangers to me. I just rated them in order of which ones I liked the most. I liked them all. 100% liked them all. I love this one. And, but something about it now smells different to me. Not in that it's changed. It could just be that this one's fresher. It could just be that my nose has matured a little bit to it from the last time I visited this fragrance, which is more than likely the case. But I'm definitely able to pull out those fruit notes more than I could in the Christmas Advent version when I did that. So let's pull the glasses off and get the face wet. I have about 24 hours growth. And let's start this lather. I already know I loaded too much because I wasn't paying attention, as I always do with PAA. 3 swirls, that's all it takes. But you can't take it with you when you die, so use it up, guys. Definitely need a lot of water. And that was too much. You know, kind of how I'm doing my razors right now. I'm choosing a razor and I'm running with them for a week instead of changing a razor every shave like I've done forever. I'm thinking I should do the same thing with lathering. Boy, I've got lather going everywhere. I haven't bowl lathered in forever. So maybe I should go from face lathering to bowl lathering to dry brush loading even. I haven't done that in a while. There's lots of different methods, but I think I might. Oh man. I know I'm gonna get so much more out of the splash, but it's really right now I'm getting the pear and the apple. Not quite getting that smoke oak or whiskey just yet, which I remember, and I know it's in the splash. I remember walking out of the bathroom after I shot that episode of the Advent Calendar, and my daughter could smell me down the hall and into the living room while I was making the video. The fragrance was so strong on the whiskey. And I'm not feeling that it's that strong this time. Now that could be for a multitude of reasons. I don't know if the formula has changed any. Most likely it's just me. And my daughter is not here this week for me to get her opinion on it, to see if it's the same to her either. So take that as you may. But I am completely enjoying this fragrance. All right. Sorry about that. I still have to concentrate on my chin. I'm not used to that. It's very foreign to me to shave those angles. And the news is I don't have to get used to it because after this shave, I'm growing it back. This is the last time I'm shaving everything, so don't get used to it. Let's get the face wet and let's go for the second pass. Hopefully you guys got your hands on some new brushes from PAA. They did have a fantastic sale during Black Friday weekend. I grabbed me a couple. One I have yet to ever have. I've never owned the Doppler. Picked that one up. And I gave my Rocket away a long time ago and never replaced it. So I finally replaced that one. All right. I am getting something a little bit more out of this. I think it's the whiskey coming through. I'm still not quite getting the smoked oak. I would really like to get that, but maybe in the splash, we'll see. But yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful. It's definitely... I was just, the whole time I used it back in the Advent, I was just thinking while I was talking about how strong it was. And I feel like this one is toned down. I'll have to ask Douglas and see. I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Knowing Doug and Fran, they typically don't do those tweaks too much or very rarely. So it's most likely my nose. But I still have to ask because it is different. It's definitely still has an amazing scent strength. It's just not overpowering like I found. Well, it was borderline overpowering the Advent version last year. And a lot of that could have been from the splash, so we'll see. It's been a long time since I've used this and I don't recall. Hopefully everyone that wanted an advent calendar got your hands on one. There were plenty to go around this year. I think they did a fantastic job on the quantities this year. Honestly, I think they nailed it. I know yesterday, or today, during the last day of the sale, I think all they had left was 2, which was perfect to run through the complete Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, all that. They did a fantastic job. Beautiful. All right. Gonna get a rinse, come back up with the splash. My final thoughts. Be right back. All right. That was fantastic. Clean all the lather off me everywhere. Jeez. Beautiful shade. Winter Whiskey Wonderland. That sounds so much better than Christmas Whiskey Wonderland. Good job in changing the name. There's the splash. Really looking forward to this. Let's get the sprayer primed. There we go. Get a little citrus in there for sure. Definitely smell the apple a bit more. Comes out more. The pear isn't as prominent in the splash. It's there, but it's not first like it is in the soap. Some other brighter notes are coming out in front of it. Little bit of smoke. I am getting a little bit of the smoke now on the back side. I'm assuming it's going to come forward in the dry down, but yeah, I'm definitely getting all of the spoken notes from the sales blurb now. Very much so. Oh, that is so good. But again, I'm not overwhelmed with this whiskey note like I was a year ago. I believe I even commented in the video like, whoa, that's a strong one or something like that. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. But I do remember saying how strong it was when I did my ranking video. And really that one note being so strong was the only reason why it was near the end of the ranking. Other than that, the fragrance is outstanding. It was just really stout. I think it is different, but don't quote me on it, guys. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going off of my bad old man memory here. So I am often wrong, as my daughter points out to me. So don't take that to the bank. Most likely, it's just my nose is accepting of it today, and that's more probably apt to what's going on here. And we'll see as the dry down goes. I could, 5 minutes from now, I may think something different. So, Winter Whiskey Wonderland. I know a ton of you have been waiting for this. Your wait is over, guys. Congratulations, you got yours now. Help me to get Christmas Tome out. Find your peace in what and where you can. We'll see you next time on A Texan Shaves. Goodbye.